What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the BTR Garage. My name is Justin. In today's video, we're going to be installing a Cusco strut tower bar with an integrated Brake Master cylinder brace on my 2022 Toyota GR86. Let's go ahead and get started. So the main reason we're installing the Cusco strut bar on my car is, one, the Brake Master cylinder brace is integrated with it. That is the primary reason I wanted this particular part. If you guys notice from the factory, if you actually press on the brake pedal in the car and watch the master cylinder in the engine bay, there's a little bit of flex in the Brake Master cylinder itself. Obviously, this is not ideal, and we want to remove that little bit of flex in the Brake Master cylinder, so this particular part accomplishes that. You can get a separate Brake Master cylinder brace just by itself. They're a little bit cheaper, but I wanted the Cusco strut tower bar with the integrated brace because, well, the strut tower bar looks cool and it adds a little bit of rigidity to the front end as well. So we'll go ahead and jump into the installation process. All you need is basic tools to get this done. It's pretty simple, pretty quick, and in the end you have a nicer looking engine bay and of course the Brake Master cylinder brace. So installing the Cusco strut tower bar in the car is super simple. You just have to remove 4 nuts from the top of each shock tower. You of course have to remove the nuts on the top of the shock mount itself, or the shock top hat, and then the outermost bolt on this other brace right here on the inside of the strut tower. So remove those 4 nuts on either side, and then you can drop the strut tower bar on top of it. Torque everything back down to 17 pound-feet, I believe. I'll put it up on the screen here. And then we'll show you a little bit closer how to install the Brake Master cylinder brace, which we'll do once the strut bar is installed. Now the only thing tricky about this is getting the master brake cylinder brace on. So this little bolt down here with the nut on it, we need to put the little red cap on the end of that bolt, and then it presses up against the back of the master cylinder there. So you kind of got to use 2 hands, fish it up in there over the bolt, and then use the back end of it to tighten it up against the master cylinder. And then the locking nut on the inside is that guy right there. So we're gonna kind of pull back here and try to get a good view in there of putting that on. Now I did put some blue Loctite on the threads down there. You can kind of see it, so that way when we tighten up the locking nut here, it will keep it in place and not vibrate out. So we're gonna back this thing out and then fish our little red cap or backing plate in there. Okay, so we got the backing plate in place. So try to screw the bolt in. All right, so we got it in place. You can see the red backing plate is up against the master cylinder. We're gonna tighten this end just a little bit. You don't wanna go super tight, just so it's kind of snug. That feels pretty good. And we'll tighten up the locking nuts. We're gonna make sure to hold the back as well so that doesn't move. All right, we got that snugged up, and our master cylinder brace is in place. So that's gonna wrap up the video for the Cusco strut tower bar with the integrated BrakeMaster cylinder brace. Hope you all enjoyed the video. I hope it was helpful. If you have any thoughts, comments, or questions, like always, leave them down below. I would love to hear from you. And if you have not subscribed to the channel yet, please consider doing so. I'd love to see you in the future. Stay safe out there. I am checking out. We'll talk to you all next time.